Going on, everybody?
Hey, family, how y'all doing?
Hey, this is Eric.
And I'm Dee.
All right, and we are coming to you live from our office right here in Columbia, South Carolina. We are located, where we're located?
9332 Notch Road, Sweet C.
Columbia, South Carolina. So, if you're seeing this right now, I need you to stop. Just pause for a minute and go ahead and subscribe, so you can actually see more tutorials as we come on and talk about business building and actually doing your actual business. Okay. There's a lot of things that are involved in operating, starting a business, and it's a lot of money that's involved. It can be very costly.
It can be.
But we don't want you to stop. Okay. We don't want you to stop and put your business on pause just because you don't have the money. Okay.
Right.
Who's that we got on there?
I'm Marisha.
Okay. What's going on? So check it out. So our parent company, if you don't know, our parent company actually teaches business building, which is why we have so many businesses that we've started over the last 5.5, almost 6 years. And not just starting businesses, but we've been successful in starting businesses. But we know, like I said, it can be very, very costly.
Yes.
So what we want to do right now is we want to give you a couple of tips on how to successfully build your business on a budget. A lot of people out there on the budget, right?
A lot of people are on the budget. We're going to give you some tips on, if you don't have the money right now, how you can go ahead and just get started, because I know a lot of people out there, they don't have the money and they're kind of skeptical about going forward. Well, listen, we're going to give you some tips. Go ahead and get started. You got to get started, guys.
You got to get started. Listen, there's no perfect situation. There's never going to be the perfect right time. So the best time to get started was yesterday. The next best time to get started is right now.
Right.
So, like I said, if you're out there, drop your city, your state, like, share, comment, and actually hit that subscribe button if you're watching us from our YouTube, because we're trying to grow our followers. So got to get them up.
Yes.
So now, here's the thing. I'm going to talk about 3 things that you're going to need anyway in business. Okay. And it may not be, it won't be a professional, side of it, but it is going to have a professional look to it.
Right.
So as business builders, we understand the importance of building the business the correct way. And some of the first things that your customers, your clients, your potential business associates and potential clients and customers are going to see is they're going to see your business email.
Yeah. They'll see your business email.
They'll see your business email. They're also going to see your business phone number, and they're going to see your business website.
Right.
But because if you are a designer, if you're a creator, if you're a crafter, whatever it is that you're doing in your business, we're focusing right now on crafters, designers, and creators.
Yes.
If that is you, we know that it can be very, very costly getting started. You need to buy the supplies. You need the equipment. You need the hardware. You got to have your press. You got to have your tumbler press, your heat press, your mug press, whatever it is you got to have.
A lot of equipment.
You need your ink, your printers.
Yes.
And then you need the things that you're going to be actually pressing on. So it's gonna run up there, right? But here's some things that you can actually think about to keep your business, to get your business started,
right?
But also not to just wait and delay. Right. It can be costly. Like I said, you get your LLC, you get your EIN. Of course, the EIN is free, but you start your LLC, and each state is going to be different. But then you want to look professional.
Right. And sometimes looking professional is not always easy because of the cost. Okay. So that's why we want to come and give you a few tips. If you don't have the money to look, all the way professional, we'll give you some tips.
So the first thing we're going to start off with is your business email.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now, just so you know, the right way and the wrong way, a business email is going to be an email address that has a private domain. Private domain.
Right.
Okay. So just so you know, just for educational purposes, Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail,
AOL,
those are not business emails.
Right. Those are public
domains. Okay. They're not private domains, they're public domains. However, you're on a budget. So we want you to create your email address using your business name, at least your business name.
Right.
Okay.
If you can't afford to go to, places like GoDaddy or Wix to get your domain, then, just start off using a Gmail However, for your description, you want to make sure that it is your business name and not your name.
Not your name, not your nickname,
right?
Not Slick Rick, slickrick.com, sexy mama,
slickrick@gmail. So you want it to be whatever your name is, okay, at Gmail, until you're able to secure a domain for your business, right? So if if the Blank Spot didn't have a domain, then we would use the blankspot@gmail.com, which we do have a Gmail account, because we like using the Drive, to put things on. So we do have the blankspot@gmail.com.
However,
we have to look professional. So we secured the domain, the Blank Spot, and our professional email is info@theblankspot.com.
But if you cannot afford a professional email, then hey, make sure you put it in your business name in that email. Okay, so that's the first tip. The next tip we want to talk about is your business phone number. Just so you know, a cell phone is not considered a professional business line, because it cannot be registered with the 411 directory. So with other vendors and business owners and other people looking you up in the 411 directory, they're not going to find your cell phone. They're going to find a business phone. So if they look you up and they see a cell phone, when that's not zoned for business. However, what you can do, and what we strongly encourage you to do, if you can't afford a business line right now, maybe a smart line, or maybe a VoIP line, or maybe something that's digital, then use a Google Voice.
Yeah, just start off with that. If you can't afford to do a professional in the beginning, go ahead, get your Google Voice number, and you can start off with that. When the Google Voice line rings, you can see that it's a Google Voice coming in, so that way you can address your business when it comes in.
And that's the upside to it, because now I am separating my personal phone calls. I already know when that Google Voice line calls, that's a business phone call, and I can address it properly, I can answer it properly, and so on and so forth. So that's just a good hack, a good tip for you guys that cannot afford that business line. But ultimately, you want to work your way up to getting that business and professional.
Absolutely. Once you're ready, listen, go on over to GoDaddy, and you'll be able to get that line. And it'll be good to go. It's not that expensive, guys.
Not that expensive. It's not. And it's an investment in your business, okay? So the last tip we want to share with you guys is, you know what? There's a lot of people who are using social media to run their business. When I say using social media to run their business, I'm talking about, instead of having a website, they're using Instagram, they're using Facebook. And there's nothing wrong with that. Even people I see people using Etsy. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you cannot afford to use an actual business email, professional email, website, then we recommend that you use WordPress.
WordPress is very inexpensive.
Very inexpensive, and it's very user friendly. You can actually create what you need to do on WordPress, and people, especially if you're a designer, people can actually see your pictures. They can see your work, and if for some reason social media drops,
like yesterday for 7 hours, I believe,
you can't get to your pictures, you can't get to your portfolio, you have your WordPress, you have your domain up and it's running, and it's very inexpensive and it's easy to operate. So even if you're not a tech savvy type person, you can use that. So we went over real quick, we went over the business email, we went over the business phone, and we went over the business website. If you cannot afford a professional phone number, email, and website, those are some tips. Use a professional looking email account with your business name in it. Use your Google Voice line to separate your calls and your messages from that. And then also get a WordPress. It's going to help you out, and it's going to help you be organized. Okay. So if you're out there looking, once again, make sure you like, you share. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're located locally in Columbia, South Carolina at 9332 Notch Road, Suite C. And we are open, guys, every day, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and then Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So we're throwing out some nuggets on this platform. This is the Blanks Spot Training Academy. Make sure you stay tuned in for more tutorials. You got something to say?
Yeah, we'll be back. All I can say is keep your notifications on, because we will be back giving more nuggets, because we want to make sure that you guys are successful in your business all the time.
And you guys take care. This is Eric
and Dee.
And like I always say, when you know better, that's when you have the ability to do better. And the only knowledge that's powerful is properly applied knowledge. We'll see you at the top, because there's too many people struggling at the bottom. You guys take care.
Bye-bye.